What is up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. And I got a question for you. Are you familiar with the man known as Andrew Tate? I'm sure most of you have heard of this guy before, but for those of you who haven't, this is a former, MMA kickboxer type gentleman who has become a star of the Manosphere, this certain sector of the internet that tells you how to be a real man, smoke cigars, drive fast cars, treat women badly. Some people really like this guy. He's very popular among the young generation, apparently a TikTok sensation. Some people, I'd say myself included, think this guy is kind of a psychopath, currently facing human trafficking charges in Romania, which is bad. Shouldn't traffic humans, I would say, is a pretty good rule of thumb. I don't see how that is manly. I think that's just psychopathic. Well, I want to talk about Andrew Tate because he's got an exciting new project, and by exciting, I mean the stupidest looking thing you'll ever see in your life. We're going to talk about it. Don't forget, hit that button down there, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a look at what the great man Andrew Tate is offering to his people now. Now, I first saw this pop up over on Twitter. As you guys know, I've been big on comics lately, independent comics. You can you see that link right there, superkiller.org. Check out my independent comic that I am currently working on, which you can still purchase, by the way. You can still get that on Indiegogo, and you should. So I see a lot of comic stuff going around, and I saw these tweets. And let's go back, because they were really hyping this up for a while. Basically saying there is an Andrew Tate comic book coming, and it is going to destroy the world. They've clearly been ramping up. Oh my God, the amount of marketing they've put out here. The problem is that, okay, one thing you want from a good comic book would be like solid, good art, right? And, oh man, this looks, I don't know if you can see it at this size, and let's see if we can find more art from this thing. This is genuinely one of the ugliest comic books I think I've ever seen. Okay. Oh, here he's got a little video for it. Let's see. Is this helpful at all?
You can never kill me. They don't really care about us.
I don't know if that's copyright music. Top G is the name of this comic book, as Andrew Tate considers himself to be the top G. But here's the problem is, usually, this looks like a sketch, right? You got these rough lines here, this terrible, and this is not how a human butt and leg works. Look at the hand. The hand is just this is a sketch. And then what you do with the sketch, it's an okay sketch. Look at this hand. This doesn't even make sense. His hand is wrapping around the phone, but okay. So you take the sketch and then you hand it off. The artist refines it into an actual comic page, right? And for those of you who don't know, Andrew Tate is always talking about how he is going to escape the Matrix. This is the comic book story of Andrew Tate attempting to escape the Matrix. This art is terrible. This is... Okay. This is a sketch. Just a bad sketch. This is like amateur hour art right here. What is this? So, okay, so Andrew Tate is making a this is embarrassing. This looks like a middle schooler drew it. Like, again, you're supposed to take this and refine it. You're supposed to take look at the hand. Whoever's drawing this can't draw hands. Can I open this in another window? And drawing hands is hard. I get it. But you can't just go, yeah, kind of like that. A thumb is not a big, sharp talon. Here, I don't even know if it's got the right number of fingers. What is this hand doing? 1, 2, 3. I guess that's the pinky. Where'd the thumb go? It's hiding. Okay, but this looks like a child drew it. These are children's drawings. This is so bad. Now, I've been keeping an eye on this, wondering when is this comic going to come. Apparently, it is already printed. It is ready to go. There will be 20 signed copies. Only 20 signed copies? Why not sign a couple hundred of them? That's the art? It's so ugly, guys. This is a scam. Let's put it this way. It's a scam in the way that, like, Anybody buying this knows no. Really? Come on! Look at that. This is like this again. It's fine for a baseline sketch, and then you have to go in and this guy can't draw hands at all. He's like, they're just giant meat paws. And what is the stance that he's in? He looks like a woman. He looks like he has like weirdly shaped breasts or something. And oh my god, this is a nightmare. Okay, so let's talk about how much you would expect to pay for the Andrew Tate comic, which, as we can see, is drawn by a complete amateur. Oh, they got a little animation here. Let's see that. Wow. Wow. That does not look like 19... What is going on with the cigar in his hand? Okay, let's watch the cigar. Does it slip between his... So they're trying to animate the cigar between his fingers, but it clearly did not work out very well for them. Oh my god. All right, what do you guys expect to pay for a copy of Top G from the good man Andrew Tate? I can't get over how bad this art is. Look at that hand. Okay, you have, bro, you have a giant finger that is not lined up with the knuckle. You have another giant finger. And then you know how on your hand, your fourth finger is really tiny? Remember that? Remember how your fourth finger is infinitely tinier than your other two fingers? No, that's not how human anatomy works. I keep burying the lead because I keep trying to get to the top, and there's just more and more bad art as I look at it. I didn't realize how much bad art there is. Okay, DNG Comics. How much do I have to pay for Andrew Tate's comic? Limited first edition. Once in a lifetime collectible. Does it even say how many pages it is? Let's get the story. An attack against me is relentless. They don't want you to know the truth. They want you living in a mental cage, chained by a weak mindset. Real quick, I have to bring up a quote from Andrew Tate. I want to remind people that Andrew Tate, who is the ultimate man, let's see. Here is Andrew Tate from December 2022. Reading books is for losers who are afraid to learn from life. Books are a total waste of time. Do comic books not count? Is that different? Why are comic books okay? I think you kind of paint yourself when you're on record saying books are for losers. I don't know if you're allowed to go out and sell a comic book. I became a superhero of the youth by telling the truth and teaching young men how to be strong. Now I'm being punished for it in real time. No, you're being punished for human trafficking. These stories reflect the harsh truths of the Matrix, how I escaped it, and what I think they will try next. Okay. How many pages in it? Are you going to tell me how many pages it is? It doesn't tell you how many pages it is. That's a good scam. It's probably like 15 pages long. Follow Tate as he fights against the forces of the Matrix, armed with an unmatched perspicacity, I don't even know, and sheer indefatigability. Those are my favorite traits in a superhero. Our hero wages a battle for the real world where authenticity and freedom reign as Top G exposes the hidden truth behind the Matrix. Does he realize that he, like, legally can't make a Matrix comic book? Like, he's not allowed to do this? If Warner Brothers at any point said, cease and desist, stop saying you have a Matrix comic book about you fighting the Matrix, we own that. You can't do that. Is he doing that? Anyway, for this beautiful comic book, guys, only $97. Well, I don't know why not an even 100. Just 97 bucks for a comic. $97 for this. There he is. He's reading it. You can't say books are useless if it's got you. I don't even know if he knows how to read. In a world enslaved by the Matrix, one man stands as a beacon of truth and liberation. Well, guys, if you want to get your copy of Top G from Andrew Tate, I kind of want a copy. I hope somebody scans it. We got to read the Andrew Tate comic book because, oh my God, does this look absolutely hilarious. This looks terrible. Maybe it'll raise enough money so he can pay his lawyer and try to keep him out of jail because he trafficked a bunch of women, which is illegal. You're not allowed to do that, Andrew. I know you think the Matrix is trying to keep you down. I think you kept yourself down by trafficking women. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about Andrew Tate's exciting new comic book, Top G. I think it looks fucking terrible, but maybe you're more excited. Maybe you'll break through the Matrix, destroy the Matrix, along with Andrew Tate. And then you can trick a bunch of women into moving to Romania and being your webcam slaves. That's true manliness. What a nightmare. What is a nightmare individual? I can't wait to read this nonsense.